All right, what's going on? It is Saturday. I just woke up. It's a little past 8, and I wanted to do another full day of just training, eating, and then talking about whatever lifting advice or topics come to mind. So it's 8 a.m. right now. On the schedule, we have a swim. Well, actually, before that, a couple calls in the morning, and then a swim, probably a short run at some point. And then I really have to hit legs, or I want to hit legs. So I did my long bike yesterday because doing legs before the long bike is awful. And I did that on Monday. I hit legs on Monday and biked on Tuesday. And that was just awful. Like my quads were shot. So not doing that again, learn my lesson. Yeah, today's going to be swim at some point. I might just go straight into a run. Legs sometime after that. I usually want like a little bit of a rest period in between my cardio sessions and the lifting, which makes it slightly inconvenient, but it is what it is. So about to weigh in, get my morning supplements in, and get to it. About 215. Like on the scale, that's a little heavier than I want to be. Like I honestly started there and I wanted to cut down, but I just felt like fatter when I was 215 earlier in the summer versus now. I don't know if that makes sense. Because right now, like I feel good, like I'm moving, my runs are good, my bikes are good, I have no knee issues. I'm feeling really strong in the gym. Like my physique and endurance is honestly peaking somewhere, like reaching a high point, a peaking point. So I'm not too concerned about the number on the scale, especially because that's inflated with all the carbs I'm eating. So I always say like the number on the scale is a good reference, but it's not end all be all because there's so many factors that play into what the scale spits out. Also, we picked up our bike yesterday, so I'll show a little bit of the bike. I don't really know all the technical specs and stuff, but I think it looks decently cool. The 60 centimeter Cannondale. My roommate's in here. So here she is. Again, I don't know much about bike technicals, but it's a Super 6, I think 2018, 60 centimeter. Pretty good condition, carbon fiber, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw on aero bars. Probably not, just because like for the 70.3 it'll be about 3.5 hours. I don't think I need to be like this if it's 3.5 hours, but it's super light, really light, fully carbon fiber. I'm not used to a bike that is this light. I'm just used to like normal, like, what do you call it, like everyday normal bikes. But this is so light, like I don't know, not as light as my roommates. He said this is heavy. It's pretty cool. Now about to go hop in on a 10 o'clock client check-in, catch up and update some programs for a vacation. You just wake up, bro? 10 a.m. You're up and at it. 2 months out?
A month and a half.
A month and a half, okay. And done with check-ins, about to cook up breakfast. I'm thinking eggs and Eggos, my number one vice. If I do eat like off track, Eggos and cereal are probably the two things that just have like a chokehold on me. So 4 Eggos are gonna definitely go down in this breakfast.
That arrow forever.
So who did it?
It was her. So I saw her and immediately.
Got the treat. I don't know why I got the protein ones, but I just figured, like, I'm usually not a fan of this stuff, like the protein whatever, but I guess it'll do. We'll see how it tastes. I hope it's as good as the original, because I love the original. Home style, buttermilk, blueberry. These are my go-to. Single bottle of water and 1 banana would hold me for 2 hours on the bike. All right, this is breakfast. 4 eggs, 4 Eggos with some Bristol Farms honey. Normally I would just have a yogurt bowl, but it's Saturday and I want to have Eggos, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then a decaf coffee to go with it. This will be fuel for the swim and short run after.
So like,
I feel like downhill is scarier.
It's
just like no control and it's like gravel. Yeah, it was like off-roading. Like we weren't supposed to be off-roading.
Trail.
No, these are all
on
like
an e-bike.
Change of plans. We are gonna run before the swim. 3 miles. Sounds like what's gonna go down. We'll run and then we'll do swim. Honestly, probably like directly after, just because I'm not trying to split everything up too much. And then we'll go and hit legs later, probably at like 4 p.m. Today I'm wearing the Brooks, I forget what these are called, but Glycerin 21s. Not as stacked as my Asics, but for like shorter distances, I like these a little bit faster. The Asics can get a little like mushy. Great for protecting the knees, but I prefer these on like shorter runs. Got these for like 60 bucks too. Run is complete, 3 miles. How we feeling?
Feeling good, man. We got to reward ourselves with
He
the
biked
Super Bowl.
3.5 hours, whatever. And now we about to get into some fresh fruit. Okay, so run is done, showered up. We ran by the pool and there was some sort of water polo tournament that was not on the pool schedule online. So I think the swim is off the table for today. It's whatever. I already did 2 swims this week. We did 2100 and then 1500 on Wednesday. So I'm okay with that. That's more volume than I've been doing before because I had to drive freaking 20 minutes to the pool, but now I can walk. So it's all good. Might get in the pool tomorrow. Gonna do a long run tomorrow. But I'm happy with that. 2 bikes, 2 swims, 3 runs total. That'll be sort of the weekly training load, and then 5 lifts, chest back twice, legs twice, and then shoulders, arms. So today I have legs, tomorrow I have chest back. That'll complete the week of training. How's it going? No, they don't have any more. No more electrolytes. For some electrolytes, because I'm gonna run out soon. I might just get the BPM. Yeah, right here. BPM. Same ones. Or what is this? Wait, this looks fire. Oh yeah, I might get this. 1000 megs.
What's that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help you on this side.
Yeah. It's 6.5.
Do you need a bag?
Yeah, yes, please. Currently at Ralph's, filling in the gaps for just some turkey, like just random stuff, honestly. This is what I hate about grocery shopping and eating so much, is that you just run out so quickly and you're always forgetting stuff. So we're here. So this aisle is typically what you want to stay away from, which is sort of a, what's it called? Counter or something. Basically, you want to try and stay away from the middle of the grocery store where you have like random snacks like this. And obviously sometimes I eat this stuff every once in a while. Like I had a Nutter Butter a couple days ago, no shame. But when you're actually grocery shopping to eat real meals, this aisle is just not like, this is not like real food. So these should be snacks, and even snacking is kind of like up in the air, because most of the times if you're hungry you should be eating a real meal and you're just snacking because you're bored. So all this stuff is like, it obviously tastes good, but it shouldn't replace your meals.
Welcome, valued customer. Place.
The pump pre-workout is down. Now we got the Ghost. Usually I won't have caffeine at 4:30, but it's Saturday, bro. I do whatever I want. We're gonna go in, do legs. My knees are surprisingly holding up really well for all the impact, like with the running and the biking. I mean, biking's not that much impact, but usually my knees are really sensitive, so I'm glad with how that's going. And I'm pretty sure it's because a lot of my leg days incorporate my ISO split squats, which really help my patellar tendons. So gonna keep that a staple in my routine, and yeah, we'll get some clips in the gym. All right, so that ended very abruptly. I showed up to the gym with 10 minutes until closing. Poor planning on my part. I did not know it closed at 5 p.m. Literally stemmed up for nothing. But, actually no, not for nothing. That's a win in my book. We did 3 sets of leg press, 2 sets of narrow split squats, and then, or not narrow split squats, just 2 splits. 2 sets of rear foot elevated single leg split squats, Bulgarian split squats, and then 3 sets of quad extensions. So it was a quad focused leg day because I literally had 20 minutes. I stayed later than I should have, but it was a 20-minute workout, about 1 minute rests in between each set for 8 sets total, and 1 minute per set. So that's about 20 minutes. So yeah, hamstrings got neglected today, but it's okay. The way I test if I had a good leg workout is I stand on one leg, and if I'm like shaking a little bit, then I'm all good in terms of quads. And I mean, like, this is like pretty solid, so I'll take it. A lot of people, if you show up with 10 minutes left, might think, okay, it's over, let me just leave. You got to think, like, how can I get my workout in 10 minutes? Like, that was my thought. I was like, all right, we're going to have to speed run this. Yeah, okay, I cheated. I went over 10 minutes, but we still made it happen. I'll take it, to be honest. I'll take it. It's way better. Doing a little bit is better than not doing any of it. So we did like half the workout. It is what it is. About to go eat my post-workout meal. I'll show what that is. Chicken, rice. Simple. That's gonna do it for today's video. I was able to get 2 training sessions in, pretty solid. Didn't really go according to plan. Like, was supposed to swim, that didn't happen. Was supposed to finish my leg workout, that didn't happen. But we made do with what we have. So I don't know. It was a good day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video.